Hello, and welcome to the Great Beyond. I'm just going to get some things set up here as I just scroll through things. We are going to play some Star Trek Online. I've never played it before. We're going to have some fun. We're going to see how it goes. And hopefully it goes decently. um, so, we are going to go on an adventure. We have 6 things to choose from. We're going to see how that goes. Got that up. Let me get the stream cord up. All right. And let us begin. All right. So I opened the game. It wanted to know my contrast. And then it just sent me directly into character creation. So we're going to see how that goes. I know pretty much... Let's see. I've watched a lot of the original series. I've also watched a lot of the Next Generation. I watched some Deep Space Nine. But I never watched Enterprise, Discovery, or Voyager. My brother was really, my mom and dad are both really into Star Trek, so that's how I am into Star Trek. And my brother watched a lot of DS9, and he absolutely loves that. So that's why I know about it. But I really have no idea what I want to play. There are 6 different things that I apparently can just pick from. I haven't paid for this game. I just kind of registered and installed the game, and we're just gonna go. I don't know anything about this, so we're gonna see how it goes. You can do Klingon. He's looking snazzy. You could do Romulan. Or we could just go basic and be like this Starfleet, that Starfleet, and that Starfleet. There are many Starfleets. I don't know. These so they all start their journey in different stars and different times, so I don't know how those correlate with each other. But we'll see how that goes. Let's go with this Star Trek. Okay. This guy's Star Trek. Starfleet. I will start my journey as a new cadet of the class of 2409. During an uncertain time as enemies new and old threaten the Federation across the galaxy. I want to say that's Enterprise. I'm not entirely sure. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna get started here. Oh no, this is complicated. Alright, we're just gonna hang out. Well, it could be Trill. Trills are cool. Could be Vulcan, could just be Alien. Could be that, could be that. These guys got sick eyebrows. Could be Ferengi, could be Bolin, could be Betazoid. All your favorites are here from the television show. Oh, a Bajoran. Let's do a Bajoran. Let's do a Lady Bajoran. What kind of officer do I want to be? So it can be a science officer, it can be a tactical officer, or it can be an engineering officer. I kind of want to be an engineering officer, because I'm always down for deploying power generators in defensive minefields. Sure. Oh man. Let's have fun. Sure, we'll go with that. Just looking through some hairstyles. Let's go with short ponytail. Yeah. Go with that skin coloring. Huh, eye color. Oh. You can color the whites of your eyes. That's kind of neat. Pick up green eyes. Oh my lord, you can have all sorts of things. As is customary with most of my characters, I give them green hair and purple eyes. Purple hair, green eyes. Let's go with that one. That seems cool. You know what? Let's just leave the advanced. Oh my lord, look at all these sliders. She's got some nice boots. Look at those boots, man. So I could change neck length. Oh wow. Do all sorts of stuff. This is a much better character creator than this is so much of a better character creator than Final Fantasy. I'm so used to if you've been on the show before, Final Fantasy has like no body adjustment except for like on certain races you can change their like muscle tone, and on girls you can change their bust size, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much it for scaling options, as they say. But I mean, she looks good to me. She looks like a lady. She's got some nice boots. Ooh. I can change her clothing. Wasn't that neat? Look at all of these different ones. Next generation film. I like one of these Sierras. I like that one. Like a matte. Ooh. Look at all these. Just go there. Look at all of these different things. I don't need to be an ensign. I gotta keep her shoes, man. I can't get rid of those beautiful boots. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah. Oh. Alright, I've done the character creator. Only after 13 minutes of me staring at this thing. She's got purple hair. She's got a little ridgy nose. Looks great. Looks great. Nice uniform. All that jazz. Next. I need a name. Oh man, I was not prepared. Let's see what a random captain name is. Yusht. Yuzo. Grom. Bizu. Sir. Ofar. Gopil. Yathul. Karant. Uvis. Ajma. Volp. Just Tron. There's some Tron legacies. Athit. Izar. I liked Hairloon. We're just gonna go with Hairloon. Sounds decent enough. I like Ajari. What's my ship name? USS. I don't know, that Valbon made me think of. We're just gonna go USS Valbon. Alright, Gauge. Oh, we got a red alert thing. Yeah, sure. Beautiful. Got a nice cinematic going on.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life's work to reunite the Romulans with their Vulcan brothers. For many years, I lived among them and waged a campaign of peace. Live long. And 21 years ago, the star of the Hobus system went supernova and sent a wave of devastation across the quadrant. I promised to save the Romulan homeworld. I failed. The planets Romulus and Remus were destroyed. Countless billions were killed. My home, my friends, my life, all are memories. Time does not stop for one man, and neither does history. The chaos in Romulan space gave the Klingon Empire an opportunity to expand its territory. Jimpak, the Chancellor of the High Council, traded diplomacy for the tip of a blade. Only in battle, Jimpak says, is a Klingon truly Klingon. The Federation did its utmost to preserve its alliance with the Klingons, but war was inevitable.
Fun. Going to war with some Klingons.
The Romulans want revenge for their lost world. The Dominion is rebuilding its forces.
Dominion
Now
being
the Borg have reappeared,
Cardassians.
and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
And we got the Borgs, aka, you know, you guys know what the
The
Borg
fate
are.
of the galaxy rests in your hands.
Just keep firing, man. Alright.
Welcome to Star Trek Online. Today is graduation day, and you soon will be embarking on your training cruise, where the bulk of the ship is manned by cadets like yourself. This tutorial will introduce you to the basic controls of Star Trek Online, including movement, combat, and interacting with characters and objects.
Oh, man. Oh, I can rotate. Can we run?
Use the W,
Why?
A, S, and
Why?
D keys.
Why?
To look around,
Why?
hold down the right
Why?
mouse button and move your mouse. People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key, default F, to talk with them.
Awesome. Go away. Thank you.
Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was. Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rasky is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the Astrometrics final.
Ooh, Astrometrics final. Let's continue to go talk to people. And can I interact with this? No. Okay. Continue onwards. Hello, sir.
There you are. I wanted to
Hello,
thank
fish
you for
person.
helping me pass that final. And for all the other good luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah and get your assignment, you should find Tavrel. She wanted to talk to you.
Oh man. Can I run? I can. I'd say clip into furniture. That's fine. Back, 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 back.
Greetings.
Oh, Vulcan.
It was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not at my best that day. Mike
Sweet.
Morik would like to see you as well. He is ahead of us on the path.
Alright, long live long and prosper.
Your objectives are an arrow.
Oh, thank you. Running. Can I swim? Is that a thing we can do? It is not long. It's not deep enough for me to swim in it. Well, whatever. I'll just continue to go talk to my friends, I suppose.
There you are.
Oh,
Getting
more fish face.
excited
Hello.
yet?
Hello, sir.
Once we finish our training cruise, we'll all be full-fledged ensigns.
Yes.
The buzz is, Captain Taggart hasn't named all of his senior staff yet. From what I heard,
know
the
Captain
advanced
Taggart?
phaser training simulation is tripping people up.
Alright. Now I gotta go to Lieutenant Farah. I'm going. Where? What? What is this? Oh, look at that tree. That's a great tree. Alright. I wonder if this is like... I know this is on Earth. Exhibit A. But I wonder if they like have trees from other planets that would be hospitable. Like, is that bush from a different planet? These are the questions we must ask of Star Trek. Do they bring plants from other planets to Earth? Oh, that would be like a whole other level of invasive species, man. Hello.
Good afternoon, Cadet.
Oh!
What can I do for you?
Cat person, Makote, Khajiit, Rothgar, Tabaxi. Is this where I get my training cruise assignment?
Yes, I have the complete assignment list here. Name?
Heirloom.
Let's see. Interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office behind me.
He looks quite cross-eyed. You should get that checked out,
We're
Mr.
going to
Catman.
have to-
The direction of your objectives also appears. Objects you can interact with have a glow around them. Press F to interact with a doorbell to notify Captain Taggart of your presence.
Ooh, I get to ring a doorbell? That's dope. Hey, dude. Hey there, dude. Wah. Ring the bell. Press the button.
Come.
Oh. I'm coming. Hello, Captain Taggart man.
Cadet.
You like half Klingon? I feel like he's half Klingon.
I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say, I'm impressed.
Well, thank
I'm
you.
just looking at your final test scores, but I don't see your results for the Advanced Phaser Training Program. I want
not-
everyone on my senior staff to run that program, and I want to see good results, no exceptions.
Oh, apparently I'm a senior staff now.
I did.
Isn't that neat?
Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge. I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up. Another fine cadet like yourself. Her scores were almost as good as yours, but her record has a few blemishes. Still, I'm sure Cadet Flores will settle down and become a fine officer someday.
Cool.
I'll tell Flores to meet you out in the quad. Talk to her to start the phaser training, and I'll see you when you're finished. You're dismissed, Cadet.
I get to go shoot some phasers. Hype. Oh, do I have to salute to you? Oops. Oops. Well, screw you, Captain Taggart. I'm not saluting you. Apparently. Say, this is an alien. Oh, did I just figure out how to tumble? Oh, I did. Oh, this is a game changer. Hello, plant. So I was saying, like, invasive species, like, they only got one of these here, so you can't spawn, but, like, can you imagine cats on insert random planet here. Like, cats wiped out so many different birds in so many different places. Can you imagine if one pregnant cat got on a Star Trek vessel? It'd be like
the
Furbies.
tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted.
Oh, hi.
Where'd you end up? You never did that? I thought you were Miss Extra Credit.
Apparently I was
Everyone
Miss
knows
Extra
that
Credit.
Captain Taggart expects all his top people to pass that program. Don't worry, you'll do fine. Come on, I'll take you to the holodeck and set it up.
Do I have to follow you? Oh, she actually
Seems
runs.
most of our class ended up on Captain Taggart's ship.
Can't tumble. Ah, yes. This is the worst thing I could have learned.
Have you seen the whales in San Francisco Bay? I never seem to spot them.
Is that a nod?
I sometimes forget that Boothby is a hologram. He seems like such a fixture here at Starfleet Academy.
Are you making...
Sprint, tap the shift key
You
while
can't just go over that A Voyage Home reference. That is by far the best fourth movie of any saga.
Last one of the console buys the first round tonight.
Hey. I'm still processing the humpback whales in San Francisco Bay. Oh. Oh, what have I done? Why, hello. Class of 24. Just doing some tumbles here, getting some stretches.
Setting up the training program now. Shoot stuff, don't die. Pretty basic, really. It's standard stuff. The program runs a variation on Mako assault training. The last time I tried to give someone a little help, I ended up on academic probation for the rest of the year. Not saying I haven't learned a few tricks since then, though. Phasers are in the lockers by the holodecks. You can grab one there.
press the V key to scan the area.
Oh, I suppose I should actually, like,
Will point you toward your nearest objective.
press V to scan the area. I like that it's like really... Wow. Wow. Hey, lady. Oh, I gotta get my pistol.
The pistol has been automatically equipped.
Thank you, random... God, I guess. I don't know who he is. Computer.
Move to the center of the room.
Ooh. Holotech time. Now what do I gotta do? Move to... Oh! I'm fighting Klingons. How do I draw this pistol?
In combat, right-click on a target to fire your weapon.
Oh, this is riveting combat. Absolutely riveting. Kill the targets. Hello, guys. Death to the enemies of the Empire. Screw you.
While in combat, certain actions are disabled. Once you drop out of combat,
Oh!
press H to holster and draw your weapon.
Now you tell me. Did I figure that out already? I feel like it did. Who knows? Who knows?
Well done, cadets. You're not going to break the Academy record, but your score was more than satisfactory. Absolutely. I have a new first officer. Congratulations. Yes, you should be proud of your accomplishments here, cadet. You have a promising career ahead of you in Starfleet.
Well, there we go. Let me guess. Taggart's gonna die, and then I'm gonna get his
First
ship.
officer, way to go. Just a little jealous, I'll admit. At least now you'll get to boss us all around like you've always wanted. You'll do great.
I gotta go to the shuttle.
Your objective locations can also be found on your compass, as well as your mini-map.
So this.
Now hear this. All cadets report to Shuttle Bay to prepare for departure.
Oh, we're preparing for departure. It's gonna be exciting. I'm so excited. Alright. Turbo lift.
Okay, all of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment and all. So, I'm expecting an inspiring speech out of you. Something heartwarming. Make Tavrel cry. This mission could just determine the rest of our careers.
Alright. Determining the rest of your careers with a terrible speech. I gotcha. I don't need that anymore. So this HUD is weird. I pretty much just... I don't know what this is kind of... This is like, here's your resume. What are these buttons? Oh, I think that is monetization. We got my person, we got their things up in the corner. We got some talking. Great. Combat, NBC, chat. You can't see it because I blocked it. It's fine. We got all these things. Scan the area. Got overview, we got episodes. Progress. Accolades. I don't know what that means. Oh. Sweet, sweet. That's a journal. Oh. Look at that. Team status, your status. Look at that. Boosts. Sure. That's fine. Chat settings, change character options. Alright, alright. We got people looking for things. I have no idea. Find fleet. Team settings. I don't have any friends. I can just look at my inbox. There's my inventory. Oh, and there's me. Yep, that's me. Why do they have this camera angle? Why, hello. I would like to upskirt you. Alright. I suppose we should go toast to the... Hello, I'm your first officer. Let's be humble. On the first day of classes, 4 years ago, apparently she's very posh, I looked in the mirror and thought, there's no way I can do this. I know I wasn't the only one. Bolton, I have the utmost faith in each of you. Continue to galvanize. Oh, we're going to the Raban? Alright. Raise the glass.
All cadets, please board your shuttles.
Yeah. Toast. What? Of course you're the communications officer. Alright, alright, alright. I want to be the acting chief of engineering. That'd be so cool. Security chief. medical officer. Oh, helmsman. Oh, so you're like Sulu or Chekhov? They kind of did the same thing.
Are you ready to head to the ship?
Oh man. Hello, sir. You should get some lotion. You got some dry skin going on. Let's go. Yes, clap for me. Random man who's leaving, who's not leaving with us. Ooh, big star base.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. Oh, look at that.
It's good, same animation. It's beautiful.
The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons, and even a quantum field focus controller. I can't wait to captain one someday.
A quantum
But
field
here's
focus generator.
Our ship. Miranda class, 200 crew, 2 forward weapon mounts, 1 aft.
Oh, fun,
Average
fun.
speed, warp 5 point nothing. She's a tough little ship, though. I think I like her. We're the final shuttle to arrive. We need to get to the bridge.
If you were the senior staff, wouldn't you get there first to make sure everything was going well? Or I guess because they're cadets in the officer academy. Nah, it still doesn't make sense to me. Hello.
I'm going to check in and then head for the bridge. See you there.
Oh, nice echo effect. Hello, first officer coming through. Tumbling. Tumbling. Nice collision physics, nice collision physics.
Name and position? I have your record right here, sir. Welcome to the ship. Captain Taggart is waiting for you on the bridge. Use the turbo lift behind me. It will take you directly there.
Beautiful. I'm going. I can't, my game loads so fast that I can't even see the tooltips. Alright. Well, this is a different turbo lift. Well, isn't that fancy? She got 2 turbo lifts. Yes, yes. Interface protocol 977760. Learn about this in Academy. Good. I just realized how thin she is. You should get that checked out, ma'am. Alright. I realize I made her that way, so I probably shouldn't complain. What's over here? Oh, yes! More alien plants. Yes. Access library files. Sure. Ew. Ew. Oh man, alien fish with alien vegetation in a glass that I can barely see. It's there. Oh, I suppose I can try to up my graphics. Well, I guess I've upped my graphics. Let's just, can I sit in the chair? Oh, I can't sit in the chair. I can collide with the desk though, so that's nice. Alright. Hey, bro.
Welcome to the bridge, number 1. Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number 1, I expect you to ensure my orders are carried out, and to advise me on the best course of action in any situation.
I don't think I should be your first captain,
But
dude.
first, we need to get out of dry dock, get clearance from control, and close the shuttle bay doors. Then disable the tractor moorings.
Earth traffic control has cleared us to depart, sir.
I love that you're just a computer. It's great.
Very good, number 1.
Shuttle bay doors are closed, sir.
Very good, number 1.
Oh, thank you. Why do I have to get rid of the tractor moorings? It seems like a helmsman. Are you the helmsman? You're the helmsman, I think. Second helmsman. What if I want to go out there? I'd probably die. Probably don't want to do that. Alright, 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 alright. I'm releasing. I want to sit in the chair.
Potter, take us out. 1/4 impulse.
Sure.
Just checking to see if you were paying attention, number 1. Potter, take us out. Maximum thrusters.
To sit, right-click on the chair you wish to sit
Oh,
in.
I can't sit in things. Can I go sit in his chair? I just acquired a prize token. Someone acquired a prize token. Isn't that nice? I can't sit in the chair. Disappointed. Can I sit in this chair? No. Well, just let me go over here and sit in this chair. Can I sit in this chair? No. I'll sit in this chair. Alright, I've sat in the correct chair. I'm off on a mission. All by myself.
Cleared from dry dock, Captain.
Thank you.
Good. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
I feel like this guy's trying to be Captain Picard. It's just a thought. I guess, where we're going here,
Captain, I am picking up a distress call from the SS Break-Even. Audio only.
Let's hear it, Tavrel.
This is the break-even. Can you hear me? So our work order's failing? We could really use some help here.
well, that's a
Let them know
problem.
we're on our way. Potter, lay in a rendezvous course.
Altering course, sir. ETA 3 minutes.
Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors.
Sir, Census can't read anything in the vicinity of the break-even.
Communications are out as well.
Keep trying to hail them, Tavrel.
Good.
Number 1.
Good.
Let's discuss the situation.
Yes, let us discuss this situation. Well, first, while break-even is...
You heard the distress call, number 1?
Oh,
What
never
do
mind.
you think we should do? Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even, so it's our duty to assist.
Why'd you call ship break-even? I guess they would probably call a horse break-even. That's a horse name.
Good. What do you advise?
Red alert. More information. Let's just do
Raising
shields
the
up.
shields does seem to be a reasonable precaution.
Does
I
look like
agree.
it could be trapped.
Lawyers, raise shields. Number 1, get down to the transporter room. You'll oversee the rescue effort from there.
Alright, sweet. Rescue efforts. And while we're walking down there, I will say, I think this game came out in 2011, I think, and it has updates since then. I might not be playing the updated content, but who cares? I'm just kind of playing around with this today. I might play this out tomorrow, next week, see what happens, who knows. But in regards to the beauty Star Trek discourse, my favorite captain is... Oh, who is my favorite captain? I mean, I really like Picard and Kirk. But to be honest, my favorite Star Trek character is Riker, who is Picard's number 1, so we're just gonna go with that. Give me an update. Oh?
I'm getting some weird readings.
Oh. Getting some weird
I
readings.
can't get a solid lock. There may be interference. Trying to compensate. I think I have it. This is a lot different than the training scenarios. Beaming them over now.
Just a bunch of... Oh!
Hang-ons!
This vessel is now property of Captain Kadek of the IKS Chalk.
Yep, Klingons.
Hello.
Oh, there's a Rin. Hi, Rin. Do you like
Hi.
Star Trek?
I've never Star Trek show. Or
You can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ren, master student in English at UWM, and not and Star Wars is better than Star Trek. Don't at me.
I like Star Trek. I understand people who like Star Wars, but I did not grow up with Star Wars. I grew up with Star Trek. And but of the Star shows, I like Stargate the most.
So you went like you want the most political of of the Star show.
Call me an anthropology major.
Now Stargate has like I think the most interesting world of the three of them.
It's also you
what I
have
know.
like an actual anthropologist with them.
Well,
You
yeah, I
want
would do
okay?
it.
I'll get the Klingons off your ship, Mr. Taggart. All right, cool. Oh, there's just a guy over there waving at me.
Yeah, he. Jesus Christ.
He's just waving at me. So, I've never played this game before.
What am I looking at? I mean, it's clearly it's an MMO, but like what?
It's Star Trek. I mean, this is like fully like, yes, Star Trek. We got the Star Trek thing. We got the Star Trek shit. I'm a Bajoran, so I got the nose ridges. They're featured heavily in DS9. I think the main security officer is a Bajoran. I don't remember her name. Kira? Something like that. For a Trek. Oh! Voyager and Janeway? Oh. I never watched Voyager. My brother said it was the worst one, so I never watched it. So, sorry, Iggy. I like
Those
Riker.
Spicy opinions.
Riker is my favorite. Of all of the characters, Riker's my favorite. Just because of the way he sits in chairs. He's so bad at sitting in chairs. Enter the command code. I wasn't told by Captain Taggart what the command code is, but apparently she knows it. Okay, sweet.
I just posted us to the Looking for Good Discord server, so maybe we'll get some.
They missed my spicy commentary for the first hour. I was just sitting there like, I was running around the Starfleet Academy going, oh, I know how to tumble. This is a bad idea. And so I was just tumbling everywhere. I had this discussion about invasive species, like planet-based invasive species. Maybe it was the Schnarf character that turned me off of Voyager. Voyager had a Schnarf-esque character, and that was a little bad. Oh, I'm getting a rifle.
Well, yeah, you gotta shoot things.
I gotta shoot the Klingons. So Star Trek is like one of the most peaceful. Typically, like you're in the Federation, so there's no. Wow, that text is huge. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I don't care. Now, how do I get?
One day we'll have an overlay. One day. We will definitely have an
I
overlay.
did change the logo. Star Trek. Hi,
I
Ninja
like
Chunk.
it, and we'll add it to the catalog on the Twitch site ASAP.
Oh, all right. I have to use equip. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Yes. Okay. Buy the item. Yep.
So you can't. You. This
yeah,
is a little
pointing. Okay. Sweet. Oh man, look at that gun. Yes.
Hello, Danger Chunk.
Hello,
Also,
Danger
so
Chunk.
many top tier usernames today.
That's Iggy.
Really?
Iggy Pop is my friend from Final Fantasy, and he told me to send him on my thing. So I'm just like, why don't we play Star Trek Online? So it's kind of funny. So Star Trek has. Did you just die? Oh, someone just got phasered.
Oh my god, that delay is not helpful for this. Jeez, that's a hardcore death animation.
Oh, have you? You've never seen people get killed in Star Trek. They just kind of get disintegrated sometimes.
Nice.
Melted. Yeah, they just get like decomposed. I have no idea how that happens. But, Oh. Bye, Klingon.
Oh, okay.
Just Oh, and it closed it. Oh, isn't that nice?
These animations are, really like MMO animations
Dude.
are always top tier.
Interfaces and windows, yet the windows came. This is from 2011, and I was in the beginning of the stream. I'm like, oh, I should make sure my graphic settings are high, because I can probably do that. Graphics. Oh, hi, Max. Okay.
These menus are also like, oh my god.
Oh, the
it's
menus are so
ugly.
Star Trek. It's so Star Trek. I'm digging it. Like, that's so Star Trek. I love it. So I could have picked from 3 different Starfleet versions. I went with just this Starfleet, which I think is I actually want to say it's the base Starfleet because it's the one from the movies. Oh, I can't get on here. Where do you want me to go, game? Do I go here? Do I go here?
Well, 3 identical doors, you know? Like, which one could it be? You know, there we go.
Just shoot these guys out with my sword. Oh, hey! Hi, Khajiit. How are you doing? Heal you.
Oh.
Just tricorder it up. I have a tricorder. My parents had a tricorder. Oh, an item has dropped. Sweet.
Yeah, is this MMO still populated?
I believe there are 3 servers.
Oh man. And how many people are on a server? Like, are we talking 100 people on 3 servers each?
Hey, can I kill you? Thank you. Beck. Why do you have a name?
I don't know, dude. There's this. I can't remember who the random. So there's a random character in just one of the Destiny 2 raids.
Oh.
He's just a fallen, but he has like this incredible title, and he's just a regular guy. And I don't know what the fuck his name is. I'm gonna look this up because it's absolutely fantastic.
Hey, dude. Oh, I tumbled. This MMO is not still popular, I'm pretty sure. It was... I don't know if it was good or... I don't know. I remember playing it when it first came out. Which was like 2011? It was right around when the new stuff came out. So it makes sense that... Oh, I found more Klingons. Oh, and you just melted. Good. Let me just switch to my rifle. I'm punching things to death. It's great. Pew, pew. Yum. Can I get in here, sir?
Number 1, we're doing our best to cripple this Klingon marauder, but I need your help. Time to show off that academy training.
All right, mister. I think he's half Klingon. I can't actually tell. All right. What's Danger Chunk talking about? I just literally rotated out the base game in Destiny 2, and I'm like, how will I know any of these characters if I try to play the game at this point? Yeah, definitely. I can improve the structural integrity because I'm an engineer.
Yes, that's his name. Asterion Set Apart, and he's just some random guy.
Oh, there's bad guys still.
He's just hanging out.
How many Klingons are on this ship, sir?
So, like, I don't know what it is about. I guess, are they named or are they all Beck?
Maybe they're all just Beck. What? I might have should. I'm just having fun with this.
This combat is interesting. You have to run up to a certain degree to activate the combat, but once combat starts, you can get as far away as you want.
I actually don't. I think you could have engaged it way earlier. I just didn't. I just ran into it. They're really clinging on. Oh, Danger Chunk. No, no. Also, so at the beginning of the game, everyone's gonna be mad at me. I picked just the generic Starfleet, but I could have been a Klingon. I could have picked being part of the Dominion. I could have been a Romulan, or I could have been TOS Starfleet or Discovery Starfleet. And I decided to go with like the most generic because I just was like, sure, whatever, this is gonna be fine. Oh, it was telling me to crouch so I would sneak up on these enemies. No. All right, it's going well. Danger.
God, I love. Don't you hate when doors get all shiny so you have to cut them open?
It's telling you that you can interact with them.
Yeah, well, which would have been helpful in the
when I couldn't figure out how to get the teleporter.
Yeah.
Are there any more? Oh.
I mean, it's a 2011 MMO. This looks honestly pretty good for a 2011 MMO.
I'm just waiting till we could like run around in the Starfleet. What can we do here? Yes. Let me just slide on over. Why
Does
would
it
you
look
do
better
that?
than Toontown? Probably.
I should have probably, because they actually just released Going Home, which I think it actually might be the Klingon expansion. I just picked the worst one.
Wait, they just released a new expansion for this
Yeah.
2011 MMO with 3 servers?
It might have 5 servers actually, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, never
This is made by
mind.
the same people who are making Magic Legends, by the way. I just want to put that out.
So for context, I participated in the alpha for Magic Legends.
It's in beta, apparently.
Yes, it's in open beta right now if you want to go check it out.
Is it good?
It is passable. It had a lot of issues with animations and loading in the alpha. I'm hoping that they fixed a lot of those things. It has the potential to be an okay game. It's a little bit too janky, I think, to like. If it achieves massive success, it's going to be like a cult thing. Also, that guy just jumped off that banister.
I also just jumped.
Well,
I really want to play.
You're allowed to.
I really want to play. Legends seems interesting. There's so much material in Magic up to War of the Spark. After War of the Spark, the story's kind of... Magic story kind of taken a nosedive, mostly because they don't know what they're doing after their big baddie died. Magic never feels like it can break into mainstream success. Everyone, Oh! Well, goodbye, Captain Tagger. I totally called this. My captain just got teleported away by some Klingons. This is a great time. Look, I saved all my buddies that I met in... that I talked to. To Vraska? Oh yeah! Poor Vraska. Heal Cadet. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll heal you. Sorry.
But hey, you know, if you're interested in Magic Legends, let me just say, you start the game playing with the guy who gives you the tutorial is Rao Zarek, who's my favorite planeswalker. So, you know,
is he incoming transmission from the Klingons?
He's canon gay. He's fantastic.
Oh yeah. I love
he's
him.
Spectacular. He's my gay lightning boy. But and I think you run into what's the main female land planeswalker, or not land planeswalker, what's it? Green mana land planeswalker.
Nissa? Vivian?
Yeah, Nissa. You run into Nissa almost immediately as well. So they got some all-stars in there. I haven't run into like or in the time when I was playing the alpha, I didn't run into Jace or Garruk or anything like that. So I don't know how the story is going to play out. But it is an interesting game, and it would be like, I think with co-op it would probably be really fun. Though for the alpha, it was mostly just people complaining about
Klingon. Don't call my crew children. They're fully fledged 22-year-olds. Fully fledged 22-year-olds.
I'm the captain of the ship. Your orders.
I mean, you know.
Look onto my combat and fire.
Look at how my combat and fire! I'm sorry. I just broke it. I love this. I don't know why. I'm having a great time.
We can't kill you in your ship. We'll kill you in our ship.
Why didn't they just do that on the bridge?
No. It's not personal enough unless we take you away and then we kill you. Don't you know killing is better when it's on TV? I love those.
Fire the photon torpedoes that away.
Also,
man.
Hold on. Also, oh my god, this looks bad.
This is fine.
That's better. Now I see the ship, that's a lot better.
Weapons and shields are offline. Gotta love the Klingons. Just gravel. All gravel.
Oh man.
So Klingons are cloaked.
We've lost their
but
signal.
I remember, like,
What now?
there was a TOS movie where they stole a Klingon war of prey. So, they could figure out the cloaking system. Oh! Tutorial training cruise completed. Woo! Everyone's dead. Sweet. Great. This is a great time to be alive. Let's go talk to... Oh, stuck in the chair. Oh, stuck in the chair. Is Iggy... Is Iggy's... This is what I've been doing for the last hour. I've just been having fun.
I mean, why not? It's a weird like what are those? I love. Oh my god, why do those burn on the wall textures look vaguely like the Canadian flag?
Who knows?
Is it just me? And this is like a Rorschach blot thing? Or does
I
it
gotta
kinda
say,
look like a
also my
make-believe?
character is totally a Mary Sue.
It's an MMO.
But what happened was they were like, so graduate, your graduating course, remember? You're graduating cadet school, and then. And then, like, you get, like, hey, Captain Taggart is getting some senior crew members, and then Captain Taggart's like, you're the best, you're my first officer now. And I'm like, I don't even remember what I named my character, man. I don't think I'm first officer material. But as soon as that happened, I was like, oh, my captain's gonna die, and then I'm gonna be the captain, and then I get my little shitty ship. It's great. Totally called it. Alright, now I can
how else?
Dude. I can sit in chairs, but only
Oh my
specific
God.
chairs.
I love the I love that this part of MMOs where you have to deal with, like, when you're writing, oh, do we want the player to be special, or do we want the player to be like?
Can I sit in this chair? No.
Can you sit in this chair?
But beautiful.
Ooh, nice. Oh, you just hop right in.
I just
Very nice.
sit right down.
Yeah. But you know, you have to deal with this issue of, like, do we want to fully commit to you're the chosen one, or do we want to fully commit to the there are many people in this world kind of
Can I just
narrative
right click to
space?
get out? How do I get out? Oh, I just walk forward. Okay, great.
I feel like there's some, like, genuinely hilarious things that happen because people commit really hard to the you're the chosen one thing. Like think about how many captains had to die for all the players in this world to get their own ships. These Klingons are just going around gathering captains and shooting them one by one.
All right. Take these bird marks, rotate to the left, rotate to the right, rotate 180 degrees, and then just straight. You know, they're all the same.
Yeah.
Very good. High quality work. Art games.
Well, you only need one texture. That's how games work.
Look at that sweet.
Classic space millennials spend all their money on Federation avocado toast and 10 Ford lattes, so they just wait until their captain's
Oh my god, Danger Chalk! Alright. Let's sit in my chair. Also, the sitting animation clips my fingers into the thing.
Was that? Hold on, wait. Are your fingers not clipped into your chair right now?
I just gotta say, pull yourself up by your warp drives. Oh, we're doing combat. Oh right, we're doing space combat.
Oh,
boys.
so this is like we're going into.
All right, Ellis Flores she's the tactical bridge officer. Sweet. Here's my ship. How do I talk to the first captain? Oh, that's how I do it.
We took some casualties and sick
Oh
bay is
boy,
full.
here we go.
All ship systems have taken some damage, but some are worse than others.
I have been trying to get a distress call out, Captain.
All right,
Something's
so
done all
she's
how
a Vulcan.
well do you think this is gonna go?
I have no idea. So this is the Vulcan, and I walked up to her. They were like, what they did to introduce these cast members. You're on a path. You're walking to report to go get your duty assignment. And you walk up to your friend, and she goes, hey, how's it going? Hey, go talk to Tavrel. She wanted to thank you for something. And you go talk to Tavrel, and then Tavrel goes, oh, hey, go talk to this other dude. He also wanted to thank you. Oh, no, that's a military thing, Danger Chunk. In the military, everyone is a sir. Every single person, if you're a sir. And I'm their first captain,
She's
so I'm higher than
still
them.
cloaked, but I think she took some real damage. We're in rough shape too,
Interesting.
Captain.
Still running diagnostics, sir. Took us some time to get the systems back online.
Why do you have the best voice acting out of everyone?
Hailing the break even now, Captain.
Oh, that's like a Halo ship. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that is basically that's a Halo ship.
Oh,
But, like,
we got their Ferengis. That's why.
Before this gets too carried
Can I
away,
also just say,
hear me out.
like, this game looks like Mass Effect 1?
Yes.
Like, this game looks a lot like Mass Effect 1.
Okay, the Ferengis sold us out. That's great.
Do we want to roleplay the Ever Given and wedge ourselves in a traitor?
They even damaged my warp drive.
I don't even know what that means, but it's funny as shit.
Look at this guy's jacket. I want this guy's jacket. Look at that, like, weird chain thing in the bottom. Oh, his name is Quark?
Not be around if the Klingons come back?
It's cool. Oh, also, Danger Chunk and if Iggy's here still, if you get the joke in my title, I will applaud thee. It's a reference to a very stupid song, and I love it.
Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
Okay, forward and back. Wait, no.
W and S to move up or down. Use A and D to turn left or right.
All right. She's not my bridge. Sweet. Also, where are there all these broken ships? You'd think someone would have noticed. Let's just do that. Oh, I'm not gonna guys, I'm flying a ship. This isn't awkward at all.
No? Does it? How do you fly it?
Helm, full stop.
Ow! Thanks, Icky.
The notification audio got you.
I'll scan the freighter.
Oh, we gotta fix that.
It's really loud. I don't know how to fix it.
You can turn down the notification audio.
Oh, I should do that.
Yeah. Nah, it's fine. The notifications for followers have been killing people's ears for like the past 2 months, and
I
nobody's
like
turned
the
the
meme
audio
anyway.
down.
All right, I like Star Trek in the way that I I have a Hallmark ornament of data. That as far as I go with the fandom, sadly. I know a startling amount of things just because I've picked them up over time. My mother was very angry at Discovery, and she did not hold back about why she did not like Discovery. And then she was also... Okay, stop. Repair the freighter? Oh, I'm going backwards. This is fine.
Dude, this looks like it's about as easy to fly as like that game that CNN released today, where you drive a ship through the Suez Canal.
I'm going back. We are in space, so whatever. Talk to the first officer.
Looks like we're on our own. At least they said thank you.
Almost done, Captain. Level 2 diagnostics show that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair.
This game looks so much like Mass Effect. Oh
my family,
God.
I'm the opposite. My mom worships the TOS, the original series. Like, I've probably watched all of the original series, back when Klingons were literally just Mexicans.
Whoa, really? That was a thing that happened?
Yeah, but, they were just, yeah, it was the 60s, man. Do I have replacements?
No.
Plasma injectors are made to withstand quite a beating, but I think the Klingons...
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Hit here. There's wreckage all over.
I'd look it up. It's the 1960s, so I give them...
Any of them have intact
yeah. I will say that the Star Trek did have the first interracial kiss on any television show. So, kudos to them. Gross, it was Kirk kissing Uhura, but you know, it worked. Uhura. Yeah, I said that right.
Bingo! I found some.
Well, yeah, I guess that's a check mark, but like, and obviously all these things are holistic, but like, dude, man.
Yeah, Star Trek.
Wow. No,
also, it was extremely expensive, which is why it actually got canceled. It got 3 seasons. There's only 3 seasons of the original series, and then it had a terrible first movie, a pretty good second movie, a decent third movie, a fantastic fourth movie, and a terrible 5th and 6th one. My favorite quote from the 5th, I believe it was either the 5th or the 6th one, where they go and find God, because you know that's
well, yeah, you gotta end your story there, right?
That's
how every story ends.
They're talking to God, and he's like in a nice foggy thing, and he wants Kirk to give him his starship, and Kirk, being Kirk, goes, "What does God need with a starship?" Best quote in the whole thing. Well, I guess the best quote of all of the Star Trek movies is when Kirk says "Double damn on you." In the fourth movie, because they're in 1980s San Francisco. I have no idea how to fly this starship.
Just look, man. You get it. There's no space police to stop you from parking. So just live your best life, and if you can't parallel park in space, nobody will. In space, nobody can hear you parallel park.
Take items. Please take these items. Thank you. Take items.
You know, I think this is about how space combat would have Mass Effect 1 if they had tried it. You are so slow. Oh
it's
my
because
God.
I'm trying to maneuver. If I go too fast, I can't figure out how to fly.
Elite Dangerous, this is not. Oh my God. This is like cadet superfluous.
Hey, I am a cadet. I am a cadet. Good to know.
Plasma injectors will do the trick, sir. Gorgeous technology.
Oh no, so do you just fly close enough to things that you can take them?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish that's how that worked in real life.
But until she's done, we're still stranded out here with no way to call for help. Of course we can. We're the class of
God,
yeah, we're the class of 2409, guys.
They pinpointed the locations of several Klingon signal jammers. That's what blocked our communications during the ambush.
Oh, I gotta go get some Klingon jamming devices. We're going, guys.
Not as good as Wing Commander. Yeah.
No, I will say I don't know what this means. What did I just click?
Wasn't there a like an Xbox TIE Fighter pilot game? I guess, you know, it doesn't matter because this isn't as good as the fucking pod racing video game. Nothing will beat the pod racing video game.
I'm using my photon torpedoes.
Did you ever get in the pod racing video game cabinet? Like they had a full pod racing vehicle. You sat in it and you had like sticks and you just drove that thing. Oh my God, it was so much fun.
God dang it, Iggy. I'm trying to steer this like I would steer Final Fantasy, and it's bugging the shit out of me. Because it doesn't work the way I want it to work.
I swear to God, this is true. There was a pod racing video game arcade cabinet.
I've run into this.
It looks like my like juvenile brain thought it was way cooler than it actually was, but like, dude, even so.
I am slowly going away. It's just there we go. This way. Go this way. I'm just like doing that.
Look, in my dream, when I'm a multi-millionaire for no reason whatsoever, which will never happen, I'll buy a pod racing video game cabinet and relive my childhood.
Oh no!
What?
Is this a shield? I'm getting attacked by a ship. I don't know how to.
Long-range communications.
Well, you better do something about that, dude.
Send the distress signal.
Yes.
You're doing pretty well right now.
Send the transmit that distress signal. Please let me fire my crouton torpedoes and go that away. I would like to.
You make it a space salad?
I'll bet she's leaking plasma all over the place. You might be able to use that to find them.
Oh
Understood.
my God.
I'd rather not die
This is fantastic.
Let's
this
kill some
game
Klingons.
So bad.
Far out, sir. We should use the ship's full impulse
Oh,
power
full
range.
impulse power. Please
This
let my ship go
temporarily
faster.
take power from other systems, but vastly improve our speed. Once we drop out of full impulse,
God damn it. Now this makes me want a similarly styled Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy MMO. I guess that's just EVE Online, isn't it?
If I was not. Oh God, look how fast I'm going. Guys, look.
Oh, holy shit. You got scan lines and everything. Yeah, no, actually, this game needs more scan lines.
That's just what 1960s thought space combat would look like, bro.
Well,
they had to make the models look good.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised how. I mean, I know this is the opening area, but I would expect you to be taking more damage.
This is my first. I got shields, bro. Look at my shields.
Yeah, they're doing
I'm
great.
also falling way far away from these guys.
Yeah, but they're not even touching you, man. if I'm reading
Wow!
that UI correctly, you got like really good shield integrity.
Think you can catch me? Go ahead and try.
Activate high yield.
Oh god, that portrait looks so bad.
This is fine.
Ugh.
High yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack.
Let's go.
Also, I'm just gonna say this: if you're within communication range, then like maybe don't goad about how far away your ship is from my ship. You know?
Zarva needs more time to get the plasma injectors.
Is that David?
Oh, hi, David.
Break anything else?
David.
Hi, is it really loud?
No, you're Gucci.
Okay, good, because my windows are open. And I'm currently making dinners.
There you go. There you go. I'm killing birds of prey right now.
I mean,
I'm seeing.
I didn't know you could kill a movie. Oh my god, Jesus, the like radius that they draw out, it kind of looks like a Simon Says game, actually. Like, you know,
well, that's probably like shield integrity, so I'm like understanding it.
Yeah.
A lot of this is like the foundations of like ship combat. This makes sense, although this is like not Starfleet. Oh, I'm trying to think of the Starship game that I can't remember that my dad used to play all the time. But
Eve
like,
Online?
No. Yes, I understand. Okay, cool.
This is Captain Nog of the USS Chimera. Do you require assistance?
Yes.
Pretty bold move to come this far into Federation territory, even for Klingons. Where is Captain Taggart?
Was before internet culture, because if you were in comms range, they'd just be spamming tongers.
Darude Sandstorm is on blast.
None of these people look me in the eye, and it's just concerning.
Well done, Cadet. Looks like your ship
well, you know,
believe me, Cadet.
who knows?
All right,
playing
Frangy
Star
man.
Trek Online.
I'm playing Star Trek Online.
How is it?
Decent.
That laughter was telling.
It's from 2011, and I think I'm playing the oldest part of the game.
Oh.
Maybe I should go. What are you? Beam arc?
What is this?
I gotta do some beam arcing.
What is this graphic? Now that you mastered our incredibly intuitive flying mechanic, why don't you rotate around this ship?
Oh my god, I love it. Where am I going?
So you're currently going through like the tutorial level?
Yeah, I'm going through the tutorial. Oh my god. Oh, please help me.
I'm guessing it's not a particularly good one.
I don't know. Currently, I'm trying to do space combat. I'm going very slow. Could you go faster? Oh, thank you.
When can you spend V-Bucks to buy dances for the Enterprise?
We're not currently accepting V-Bucks at this time, but we do accept Nitro. So just keep that in mind.
The Chaw is attacking, guys. We gotta pew.
Dude, do you think the Enterprise has DRM?
Yes.
I don't think I want to use it if it has DRM.
Wait, are you saying DRM being like the
like
copyright?
Denuvo? Like Denuvo? Yes, Denuvo on the Enterprise computers.
Oh wait, can I use that? Oh wait.
Does Epic Games have kernel level access to the Enterprise?
No, NBA Top Shot does though.
I think I'm mastering whatever they told me to do.
Excellent. That's good.
I don't quite. Something's happening. Disruptor breach. Alright, sweet. If I knew more about Star Trek, I know what that means.
See, I don't really get because the shields regenerate, and there's clearly four separate shields. So like, I guess like if you hit all the shields, it does some sort of bonus damage or something. I don't.
No, disruptors are disrupting there. I would.
Oh, so it's Denuvo for space danger chunk. I see. Space Denuvo.
Oh, I got a field promotion. Oh man.
Oh, look at that.
Actually, it operates on money, but the MUNNY from Kingdom Hearts.
The money.
Yep, money.
All right. I am now the
We're
captain.
Here, Captain.
Oh, that font! Whoa!
Our orders are to make contact with the Kittimer and find out
That's a
why they
font
won't
choice.
respond
What's
to
that?
avails.
Italics impact?
For what? Wait. Oh no.
Communication breakdown just flew in.
Oh right. Okay. There's that delay that I didn't quite understand. All right, sweet. Why did you come up
Wow,
twice?
if only somebody was writing an article talking about delay and co-presence.
Oh, I'm supposed to go to the Kittimer. I was like, I'm just hanging out in space right now.
This has
Hey,
no
dude,
right
I'm gonna
to
crash
be as
into
funny
you.
as it
Bonk.
is. Can you crash into things? Oh, you just rub
Yes,
them.
sir. I will
Just
require
bonked him.
approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
Thanks, Vulcan lady.
What are you both doing here?
God, what if they actually made
weren't
you
able
like
to
sit
contact
there
you earlier.
for
We were
15
escorting
minutes
these cadets
or
back
15
to those
seconds
space
every
docks
time?
after they were ambushed by Klingons. Under the circumstances, I thought it wise to investigate your situation here.
Picard was always like, we're not allowed to intervene, and then immediately beams Riker down to disuse everyone. Yes. I would say that Captain Kirk was worse, because what Captain Kirk did was he was like, the Federation is a peaceful organization, and we shall not attack you. Set phasers to kill. And then like he just fucking, oh man, Captain Kirk, man. You know, he wasn't even
I feel
supposed
like that's a parable for the United Nations.
Yeah, we're not supposed to hurt anyone. Let's go colonize some places. Ooh, hot
It's also
tea.
kind of like Joe Biden's current stance on America, isn't it?
That's current politics.
That's current Biden right there.
Oh wait, I'm relieved. These anomalies must be interfering with our communications.
The
Where's
United
Captain
States-
Tagger? Well, he died.
That's quite the story.
I feel like though with the original one with Gene Roddenberry, like the United Nations would have been
I'm sure this is
big and just developing at the time that the first one was made, and that's really the only like intercontinental organization.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big thing in. So this game looks and feels a lot like Mass Effect, from what I can tell. And that's also a big thing for Mass Effect, right? Like the whole idea of the Mass Effect world is centered around essentially the United Nations, but of alien races. So like, it's persistent in the Star Trek derivative works as well.
What?
You know?
Oh, about the UN and all that kind of stuff.
The UN, yeah.
Yeah. Well, also it's
and in
funny.
Star Wars.
Because in Star Trek, in like the original TOS, didn't really get into it. But there was that amount of like the Federation is based around military. The Federation is a military. It's a peacekeeping military. This is in the 60s, so make of that what you will. So a peacekeeping military sort of thing. And in the original like you didn't quite get it in the TOS in the TV shows, but in the movies they get put on a court-martial because they stole a Klingon war of prey and destroyed Federation property, pretty much, because that happens. And so they get on, and what happens is Kirk's like, I did it, I'm the captain. Everyone else says no, I was operating under my own free will, court-martial me separately with the crew and other thing. And so there's a lot of the going against orders mythos, because the Federation is a military, but it's also like the UN. It's this very strange, like, I want to point this out.
It's like if the UN had an active military.
Yeah, and one of the things that comes up in they're bigger stick diplomacy, as CGP would say.
Bigger stick.
As Teddy Roosevelt also would say. But so in Star Trek, they're always like, we're a peacekeeping organization. We're peaceful, and it's great. And there's a lot of politics, and you do see that peacefulness, especially in DS9. You see those political, like, yeah, we're peacekeepers. We have this nice, lovely trading system, and sometimes we get angry at the Ferengis, but we don't shoot them, so that's cool. But then both TNG, or the Next Generation, and the original series had a lot of conflict and war. It was like, we're gonna we gotta fight the Klingons, we gotta fight the Borg. So like, yeah, and the Romulans and the Klingons again in TNG. So it's like we're a peacekeeping organization, but we also go to war. It's that.
Well, that kind of makes me think too, right? Like the way it's designed, then it kind of makes sense then that something like Firefly, which is like a spaghetti western in space, makes sense because it's basically like, no offense to Gene Roddenberry, but there's that element of that within Star Trek itself, right? Where it's like you still have humanity, and they're getting along with everybody else, but they're still the ones who are in charge, and they're the ones who are going out and telling everybody else what to do, even if it is diplomatically instead of with guns.
Yeah, I think like flavor-wise, it's abundantly clear that Firefly has to take place in some sort of Star Trek-esque universe, and
yeah,
it's just a shame. I mean, I could talk about Firefly for years. I'm sure a lot of us can, but like,
yeah,
it's a shame that they didn't get a chance to do more with the world that they got to, because it was also clearly drawing from like Blade Runner, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really weird mix of worlds. Star Trek and Blade Runner? Ugh. But God,
Tim Allen grunt.
And Fox really did that, because I remember my dad was around when Firefly was coming out, and they aired it in the wrong order.
Off in the readings.
Yes, episode 2 is the pilot, right? And they released that, yeah, and
they aired it in the wrong order.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, speaking of Class Today, Ren, I saw it in syndication. So it was definitely out of order when I watched it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I watched it on Netflix, so for the first time, so yeah.
It didn't get to those cult classic status until the DVD sets were out and people were able to watch it in order.
Yeah, and it's created this mythos for Joss Whedon that he's like somehow a genius director, and like don't get me wrong, both of them have, I think. Buffy maybe more so than Firefly on its own, but like it's amazing to me, like if we're gonna talk about Whedon in any meaningful way, that like he, like the specific way his authorship is constructed is so. It's so bizarre. It's such a product of fandom in a way that a lot of other, like, what we would consider, I guess, auteurs aren't. He's kind of like the opposite Moffat in terms of the way that people view him, I think.
Oh no, put the shields up.
Well, it's like he slowly became an auteur because of the fandoms.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Kind of what happened with, like Critical Role and stuff.
With Matt Mercer?
With Matt Mercer and stuff, you get that kind of auteur sort of effect because the fans give it to them, you know?
But the thing with Joss Whedon and with all auteurs in general is that there is some kind of economic system that benefits from them as auteurs. So, like, as much as we could say, you know, other auteurs are good in, like, an academic sense, when you think of, like, the popular auteurs, the reason why they are popular is because people are willing to invest in them to make things and make cultural products for us. Same thing with, like, Hideo Kojima.
Oh,
yes.
sure, yeah.
Oh my god, Hideo.
You know what I mean? And that's a little different from, like, you know, I was about to say Jean-Claude Van Damme, but what's his face? The guy who made Breathless.
I don't know.
French New Wave guy, director.
Like Truffaut? Is Truffaut Breathless?
No. I forget. But auteurs like that, right?
Good?
Oh, it's Godard.
They're still. Yeah, Godard. They're still they're outside of traditional cinema, right? Just like Joss Whedon was outside of traditional Hollywood. But their status as auteur is still marketable and profitable for someone, whether it be at the Cannes Film Festival, French New Wave Cinema, or Nerd TV.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, somebody like
That's an element of it.
So somebody's gonna watch Big Bang Theory. It just isn't gonna be me.
What are these space farts, Danger Chunk? They're space farts.
I can interview my parents. They always watch that.
Oh God, I just like I don't want to get into it because we're playing an interesting game, but there's a whole story. I have so much I can say about how much I hate Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, Borg presence.
We all studied Admiral Janeway's.
This is one of the
Admiral Janeway's Iggy.
Iggy,
there's your Janeway. There's your Janeway.
We need to be ready for the day when we're alone against the Collective.
Yay!
The
Iggy too,
Council's
Iggy.
already working with the crew. Do you want them to convey a message from you?
Tell them
You know,
I'll do
I kind
everything
of,
to protect
I
your
kind of
friends.
like being on stream while like not actually watching the game. It's kind of fun. I feel like I'm being bad.
Alright, I gotta go over here. Why am I going over here? I've linked the scan over there. I will scan over there while you deal with the fucking Borg. Sure, that's great.
So, yeah, huh. This is also very Mass Effect, in terms of like the small worlds you had to go down to, and like if you wanted to collect resources on.
I will say that, no offense, not giving this any more props, but Mass Effect borrowed heavily from Star Trek.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
a lot of,
yeah.
So it's like, this reminds me of Mass Effect. It's like, yeah.
Well, the thing is that Star Trek is so influential and for other space shows that for something like Mass Effect, right? You can say it's heavily inspired by Star Trek, but that's because the entire industry is so heavily inspired by Star Trek.
Yeah, and I want to be abundantly clear.
Which, you know, which was then inspired by, you know, Lost in Space and that kind of stuff. It's all theme and variation. No, but totally.
And the reason I'm bringing it up is specifically with reference to the construction of the gameplay as opposed to the construction of like the narrative here. Like I realize that narratively there are going to be parallels because Mass Effect is so entrenched in like responding to in a lot of ways Star Trek.
Guys, I'm a bumfuck away from you. Let me get back here to you.
But the gameplay itself has like these, I think, very clear parallels to some of the way side missions were handled. And
yeah.
The constructions of the UI look really similar to, and that sort of stuff strikes me as perhaps more indicative of them going, well, this game was good and we're going to take inspiration from this, as opposed to it just being like aesthetic parallels between the two. But also clearly, yes. I mean, like, dude, the whole bridge of Mass Effect looks so much like a Star Trek ship, except people are standing instead of sitting. You know?
Why would you not have seats on your bridge, man?
Hey, Hard Cell. Welcome to the channel.
Oh, hi, Hard Cell.
I think,
you know, speaking of, sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, speaking of sci-fi parallels, you know, the bunker in Near Automata.
Hey, I
you know, like so good. But the bunker, you know, where all the women are all the female robots, you know, they have like the main conference room, looks very similar to the base from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Does it? I hadn't thought about it like that, but you're kind of right.
With like the tiered system with the steps going down the middle, like it's obviously like a common construction of like space, but that parallel for me was just very apparent for whatever reason when I was playing it.
Yeah, and that also, like, I don't know where that construction comes from as far as media goes, but it looks a lot like you know, NASA's launch room, or like, you know, the imagined nuclear war rooms or whatever else.
No, fighting in the war room.
Yeah, like Dr. Strangelove.
Thank you, David. I immediately said no fighting in the war room, and you said Dr. Strangelove.
We're there.
But I think what's interesting, right? So like, there's all these signs that are floating around all these genres and mediums.
Hard Cell, the Borgs are coming, or also Danger Chunk, the Borgs are coming.
Right, there's all these signs and signifiers and all that stuff that tell you it's part of this genre, right? It's part of this media environment. And like, as much as we would love to attribute it to something like Star Trek, which was heavily influential, the thing is, like, it's also to the point where there are so many other. Oh.
No, you're good. You're good.
You okay?
No, keep talking.
Okay.
I'm just off.
There's so many other. You know, there's so many other products about space.
Oh, sure.
That use similar aesthetics that it's hard to really pinpoint and be like, this was the original aesthetic. You know, Star Trek was the blueprint. Where it's more like, it's less Star Trek is the blueprint and more Star Trek is like one of the dominant cultural signifiers of this genre.
Yeah.
I want to quickly just say, hey, thank you, Gamer Anthro, for raiding with 2 people. That's fantastic. This is the first time we've had a raid on stream that I recall.
Whee!
Woo! Hey. I gotta set up a notification for that. Thank you.
Okay, Cadet. Here's how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, like last time. I don't think like I've been present for a raid that we've had on this channel.
I don't think I haven't either.
So like, top tier. Really appreciate it.
Now, Gamer Anther, nobody's gifted subscribers yet, so. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Nog is in
That's
this game.
awesome. Thank you.
There's a lot of references, like names that I pick up and I go, I know that name from somewhere. Hard Sell, I don't know. Also, thank you, Gamer Anther.
That's how I felt playing Breath of the Wild. I'm like, I know this name from somewhere.
I want you to go to the Vega colony and warn them about the Borg.
All right, Nog. What about you?
Chimera is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Kittimer here.
Yeah, I'm sure you totally did. Right? Like there have been raids. It's just I don't think we've been around since we're all newer here. But it's nice to get a raid. I didn't set the raid notification like I said, so I'll do that.
All right.
Damn.
Yep, I'm ready.
Yay. Oh gosh.
Wow.
I love that like gate. It's just
That's the
so
Borg.
good.
The Borg is aesthetically fantastic. Oh yeah, the Kittimer and Nog are so dead. I'm sorry, Hearts. I'm sorry, Heartsell. Nog is so dead.
Ooh, that's a lot of lasers. Oh, hey, it's a cube.
What? Cube?
I saw the cube on the loading screen. I was like, cube.
Cube.
I know that, like, again, you know, to bring up all the things that are connected to Star Trek, it's stupid to be like, oh, hey, by the way, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But, like, whenever I see a space cube, I think of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Borg are space cubes. That's their ships.
Hell yeah. I guess you don't need to be aerodynamic in space.
How do I hail you, Nog? I'm supposed to hail you. No.
Something that's really interesting. My sister and her partner, they're both fully vaccinated, so they're not the worst of the worst. But they just went to Disney World.
Okay.
And lots of people traveled there this spring. Anyway, they just went there. And something that's interesting about Star Wars, when I'm thinking like in comparison to something like Star Trek, the aesthetics of the space of like the Star Wars world, it's very much kind of like a Tatooine, like desert plus technology thing, like very like barren spaces, like very stone and brick and that kind of stuff, which I think like is a little different vibe than something like Star Trek. And I wonder if that's like a specifically designed thing to be like, hey, we need to distinguish ourselves from Star Trek. I don't know.
I think it's a first ring in Starfleet. I feel like it's definitely because I have these different, like, I always classified Star Wars as kind of in the between sci-fi fantasy and sci-fi like hard science fiction.
Totally.
So like Star Trek has this very straightforward, semi-functional design, like kind of futurism in some way, where they're like, well, we're going to assume that there's peace and there's a federation. Bye, Gamer Anthro. Thank you for coming and saying hello.
Thanks for stopping by.
But then you have there's people talking. Oh my god, guys.
Snap.
Guys, there's gamers.
Oh man, are they talking about? Why are they talking about ice cream?
I mean,
is this like?
I have no idea. Oh, they're talking about weed. Good, great.
Well, that's topical.
That is on brand. That is on brand.
How would space weed work? Would it be the same as regular weed?
I just wanted to. Hey, Star Trek. It's the 2009 Star Trek movie. Decent, not great. Decent. The second Star Trek movie that came out after 2009, terrible. I will don't like it. The third one is quite literally the original series, an original series episode in movie format, and it's fantastic. I love Beyond, and they did such a touching send-off to Nimoy, Leonard Nimoy, that I was just like, bawling in the movie theaters. It was fantastic. Highly recommend that one. Ice cream infused with weed. That's good. All right, that's. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Well,
Speaking of weed, in case the audience was wondering, yes, we are followed by an award-winning weed dispensary called Who is Mary Palmer?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I gotta go to the Vega system. If I hit the M, I can see the map.
now are all the new Star Trek movies Abrams?
Yes.
Okay.
No, wait. Yeah, we don't watch. My mom actually likes Discovery. She railed against it when it first came out. She had a lot of thoughts. What am I doing?
So no, Abrams directed the first one and the second one, but not the third, not Beyond.
Yeah, unfortunately, that series will never get kicked off again because Chris Pine is too expensive, and so is not Chris Hemsworth, but definitely Chris Pine. Chris Pine is way too expensive for Star Trek anymore nowadays because of his role in Wonder Woman and all the other stuff. He's too expensive. What am I supposed to do? I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad Abrams. I think Abrams said in an interview or something that like it was Into Darkness, where his wife was like, "Okay, cool it with the lens flares, dude."
Dude, the first Star Trek was all lens flares. It was.
I don't know what his deal is with that.
He thinks it's really cool. Oh, pizza! There's people talking about weed jerky and weed ice cream. There's people here. I didn't realize there'd be people here. Hello, people. Should I say hello? No, we're not gonna say hello.
If you do, you have to say something about weed. I mean, like,
smoke weed every day. That's all I would say.
Like, have you guys heard of this company called Mary Palmer?
Oh my god.
The funniest thing ever. Funniest thing. Okay, sorry.
Hard sell. I would say Chris Pine played Kirk. Like William Shatner tried to play Kirk. And actually kind of succeeded because he's Chris Pine and not William Shatner. So I would rebuff that saying he played a fine Kirk because he was kind of accurate to what TOS Kirk was, which was. You disagree? I can see where you disagree.
A womanizer?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. But like bucking the system, being his own dude. I would say he's a little bit more brash than Kirk was.
He seems to be more like space cowboy than Kirk, than the original.
Yeah, Kirk was somewhat space cowboy, but like space cowboy with a heart. Whereas I think Chris Pine was just space cowboy, with no heart because didn't quite play it that well. But Galactic Red Alert.
Like, nobody's gonna top Nathan Fillion for Space Cowboy, you know?
I'm going to say this once, and we don't have to discuss it.
Now my heart can start beating again.
I don't see the big deal with Firefly.
I don't either.
And I'm just going to leave it like that.
We'll leave it there unless we're playing a Firefly video game.
We'll just leave it there. Because I just never... I was much more interested in, like, the Doctor or the pilot. I didn't care about Nathan Fillion, and I didn't really care about what the fuck they were doing. I just, just...
And Alan Tudyk just has such a cute face. You're like, I just want you to succeed in the world.
That's great. I actually do really love, like, I don't think there's a part of Firefly I didn't genuinely enjoy. So there's a lot, like, I could go on, like I said, but I don't want to because we're not playing a Firefly game.
People can like it, and I will not, be like, no, you can't like it. It's just, I've never quite understand. Like, Buffy, I can understand why people love Buffy. Because Buffy is just
I couldn't get into
saccharine cheese of the 90s, 2000s era that I can really get behind. But Firefly just was... It just wasn't there for me. And it might have just been...
Buffy?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Buffy is like peak early 2000s WB. And like, it has... The thing I think with Buffy is that it had, like, Buffy had a cultural setting around it, whereas Firefly really didn't. Like, there wasn't enough of an environment for, like, TV space shows that were like Firefly that would make it, like, of the moment.
The Borg are here.
Buffy feels very like of the moment, if
Those
that makes
civilian
sense.
ships are right in the Borg's path.
I would
We have to help
agree.
them.
It's estranged from some of the context of the time, and I think Firefly would have done a lot better in the. When was Firefly released? Let me check.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
2002. Firefly
Yeah.
would have done a lot better at the end of the decade than it did at the beginning of the decade.
Yeah.
And I think, like, you know, if we're talking about that sort of thing, then yes, it is achronic in terms of where it exists in its social context. That doesn't mean it's not connected. It just means that it's
No, not at
if
all.
anything, it predicts the trend before it is. And to be fair, a lot of Firefly's love came, you know, again with like a lot of cult classics in retrospect.
Yeah.
What
Most
I
of you
will say
watched
is,
in the correct order. Thanks, Fox.
yeah, removing the kind of glasses of nostalgia, though, it is worth saying that the show is not exceptional. It is a very good TV show in a landscape of not so great TV shows. And I think this is very true of the games industry as well, where a game will come out that is, it's pretty good, and it will get lauded out the ass because there aren't a lot of other games that are trying to do what it's trying to do in the way it's trying to do it. That's kind of how I conceptualize the success of Heavy Rain.
Oh my god, Heavy Rain.
Which is, in retrospect, not great, but like at the time felt, you know, quite exciting. And you know, I think like television production obviously has been getting a lot better, and we've been getting more consistently good TV shows. So maybe there will come a point where looking back at Firefly will feel very archaic, but you know, this seems to happen in pop industries to some degree, where there's like something will come out and it's like, oh well, this is really solid, and it will seem remarkable for the time, you know, in retrospect or in current.
Yeah. And I think it's, you know, I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. But, it is, what does this mean? What does this do? I'm just pressing buttons. We're gonna see how, oh, I killed it. Look at that.
You know what's funny?
Yes.
That's kind of how I'm making my soup right now, too.
Captain,
I'm just kind of throwing in a bunch of stuff, and whatever works.
Well, like, there's value in things that are like really solid but not revolutionary.
Yeah.
I try to like. This is something like when I was trying to help people through writing workshop stuff. At one point, I would try to sell them on, because I think it's a really good thing to internalize. Not every poem that you write has to be like the next greatest thing that's ever been written. Like sometimes it's good just to write a good sonnet and call it a day. You know, that's kind of how I think a lot of production works out. You know, and I don't think the industry sees it that way. But like, dudes, the like kind of AA mid-tier, it's a good game. Like, I don't know, like I think of Code Vein as something like that, right? Like, it's not gonna set the world on fire, but it's a damn good game for what it is.
Which one? Sorry.
Code Vein.
Oh, yeah.
It like, yeah, I mean, those things are helpful in an industry and help direct like other games. I think the first Assassin's Creed game was very much like a meh experience, even in retrospect.
Even at the time, people were like, it's cool, it's really pretty. Not much to do.
Yeah, it's not.
Because I remember thinking that when I was playing the original Assassin's Creed. But I also couldn't get into the second one because it didn't have Altair, and I really liked Altair.
I liked Altair too, actually, and like I was surprised they didn't run with him a little bit more. But
and then they did 5 games with Ezio.
Yeah. Who's cool, but it's kind of like I think they felt like they didn't have something that would work, and they did. And, yeah. I agree with you, Hard Cell. I think Assassin's Creed 1 is too formulaic especially in terms of its storytelling. But at the end of the day,
gas coming out of me. I got green goo. What's this green
you're
goo?
just farting. Like, I mean, spaceships fart.
I recommend beaming down to Vega and getting
Is it like a survival game where you gotta eat food and then you fart it out?
It's. I want the Star Trek Online game to be. Oh, this is so. Oh, that's fantastic. I love it.
I'm going down to the planet.
According to our
That is a
readings,
really
over
pretty
half
illustration.
the planet is already
Okay,
assimilated
that's.
by
I
the
went from
board.
thinking that's a really
At the
pretty
rate they're
illustration to
progressing,
seeing
the
the
region we're in will be
environment.
overrun in roughly 1 hour.
Roughly
And
1
if
hour.
That wasn't bad enough. The interference is affecting the ship's transporter. No, sir. I'll follow your lead.
Sweet. I'm running. Ready for this?
See, and Ren, when you were talking about how like the game doesn't need to be balls to the walls amazing, but it's got to be good.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I really gravitated towards Nintendo games when I was a younger kid, because I felt like the quality, I knew what I was getting, like when I bought another Mario Party game, and it wasn't going to be like revolutionary, right? But it was something where it's like, I can rely on this company to make a game that's enjoyable to play without having to like break boundaries every 10 seconds or whatever.
Yeah.
Even though Nintendo did do that, right? But I felt like for me, that reliability is something I liked as a consumer and also as a fan.
And it's something that Nintendo has prided themselves on and worked on. I think like that's why something like Star Fox Zero,
Yeah, Starfleet.
like, really like screwed the pooch for them. Like I think any other studio releases Star Fox and Zero, and they're like,
Bye.
okay, it's a mess Star Fox game, whatever. But it's Nintendo releasing a Star Fox game, and so people had this really high expectation for it to reach a like, this is a damn good game, and anything else is amazing.
Quality. It needs to be functional. You know, it just needs to be functional, and it needs to control well.
It just didn't.
Because like almost all Nintendo games control well for the time that they're made in. All mainline Nintendo games. So.
Not
Yeah,
once
that
they
was
just reskinned with dinosaurs.
So much. Oh, okay. Well, those games don't exist. The rare Star Fox Adventures games do not exist. They're fake games.
I know. Oh no,
they
hot
have a
bar
following.
cycling. Why would you do this? Why would you do this?
It's not what I wanted out of a Star Fox game. And
I don't think it was what
I'm sure they're fine games, but I didn't really gravitate towards them because I wanted an on-rail shooter, you know?
Yeah, okay, cool.
I kind of wish they would redo Star Fox Zero, but not on the Switch instead of the Wii U, because I thought it had a lot of really cool ideas for the series that just weren't actualized on the Wii U at all, and I wonder how much of that was because it was the fucking Wii U, you know? Like, how do you make a game that with motion controls that controls well on the Wii U?
Yeah, and that the hardware, oof.
Yeah. I mean, I would, if they re-released it, I would take a risk on it if I had a Switch anyway. But I don't, so I can't.
Oh no. Oh, sorry.
Also, I can see how this game, maybe in some ways, like echoes of this are so, I don't know. I'm thinking about SWTOR. You know?
I was gonna play that
The
game,
MMO.
and then I decided to play
This?
This, yeah. Can I
Dude,
help you,
the
sir?
SWTOR MMO is like, oh my god, dude! Some of the cutscenes, if you're evil in that game, are hilarious. They are so bad. Oh my god.
Oh no, we're just okay.
All I can say is that if you want to laugh your ass off and play the Star Wars MMO, just be as evil as possible and watch how the game writers try to write like an evil Jedi, because oh my god, it's so.
Give in to your destiny.
Bad. Yeah, I mean that's
original.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, dude. Can I
It's
tag you?
bad in a way the prequels never will be. It's bad in that like comical Tommy Wiseau way, you know? That being said, I'm told that game actually has a lot of really, really good parts, so, you know, no complaint there.
Okay, we're gonna go this way. I was trying to teleport her and they wouldn't give me the prompt, so I'm just gonna walk away.
So I'm guessing it has a cult following in it, because it's like The Room.
Well, I don't know about that. It was like, hold on, it is a very good MMO at the time. I'm sure there's still a lot of people playing it.
My friend
I
actually
think
plays it. Yeah.
Arcel just put in the chat exemplifies it completely, which is, he said, you weren't there, Red, but Cinechel Gigahertz and I tried it. In one cutscene, Gigahertz's soldier character pulled a gun on a contact as a hologram. That's so bad. Like, what is that gonna do? There's a scene where if you're playing a Jedi and you decide to be evil and reject the Jedi code, where you seduce a girl by going essentially, I'm not like other Jedis, I'm evil and edgy, ugh, and then you have sex with her.
Good.
Like, top tier writing.
Oh man,
okay,
guys.
but like that's also how relationships work. So I don't understand your complaint.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is be a Jedi and then not be like other Jedis, and then you get the girl. I guess that is kind of the plot of, like, the Clone Wars.
I apologize for Coles putting
Well, not the Clone Wars. It's the plot of the second movie, which I can't remember what it's called at the moment.
What's the situation?
The prequels, I mean, not.
And it's true.
Not.
Is doomed.
I cannot remember
Oh,
anything.
this is
about
one of the guys from my cadet school that's thanked me for helping him with his tactical homework. Sweet.
Many citizens are
You were helping people with their homework?
Apparently, this is what my Mary Sue
MMO?
character was doing.
Wow.
Coles and I have been trying to get around the interference field. Thank you for tagging the
Being a
people.
nerd gets you a starship.
There are dozens more hiding out in the buildings. But Coles and I have a plan.
Coles and you have a plan? I'll let you do that plan. Am I leaving? Can I leave? Oh. I'm retrieving kit from crates. Take.
You have received a kit appropriate to your profession.
Is it really?
What's
the
up?
The term Mary Sue is from the Star Trek fandom. I had no idea. We've gone full circle.
Oh, wait, that did I, what? Inventory? Kit? Open
We've gone full
inventory.
circle. All the way back to the origins of Mary Sue with a Mary Sue.
Who was the original Mary Sue? The main insert was Mary Sue. Oh, nice. That's where it came from. What are these things? Oh.
I'm glad like that caught on because it's catchy in some way instead of like, you know, Dementia Darkness. What is her name? What's her first name? It's something Dementia Darkness Raven Way from the fucking My Immortal.
Yes.
Am I the only one who knows this?
Oh no, I know My Immortal.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Are you talking about Amy Lee?
How long do you think you can hold off?
No.
You're talking about Amy Lee from Evanescence?
No, I mean, yes, but no. I'm talking about the Harry Potter fanfic. Like the worst fanfic ever written. Well, probably not the worst fanfic ever written, but like, you know, colloquially the worst fanfic ever written. Oh, are they all running to the side? What the fuck?
Oh no, I need to kill them. Hey, they're running towards the pattern enhancer so they can get teleported away. Gosh.
To the ship, Captain.
What the fuck did I just watch?
This is a good game. This is a good game.
What are they doing? Alright everyone, welcome to our aerobics class. You're going to grapevine your way across this live fire.
Okay, we're gonna have to be... Look at a Trekkie's tail.
By this logic, marching band kids would do really well.
Yeah.
In the army.
Coles, probably don't want to be there.
Oh my god.
Answer hail from the ship.
Also, David, your mic is picking up all of your dishwashing right now.
Oh, my bad. I'll do some mutant.
You have a question.
What is with her hair? Cobb, is it the usual time? Yes, it is. It is at 7 p.m. Central, so 5 p.m. your time.
Even though it was impossible
What
to
the
save
hell
everyone, those you did save
is with her hair? That is bizarre. I mean, it's not like as bizarre as those guys running sideways across the frame. Do you think that was intended? Do you think that was how they animated that?
Ah, Fishman.
I was born on Vega. There's no way I'm
Oh
sitting
man,
or
whoa.
taking it without a fight.
All right, Coles.
Voldemort.
Friends who've been assimilated.
He's.
I know the drill.
I know the drill. Just to know. Can I open this?
The Borg Collective have strange ways.
Oh, I have to click the glowy console. Good.
I like the idea that they're culture.
Oh, is there just a bunch of people here?
You must run.
Oh, hi guys.
Oh.
Hey, are you just hanging out, waiting for the party to happen?
They just
They were just hanging out.
I guess they were just you know that scene in every like garage band movie where like the garage band doors come up and everybody's got like their like they look dramatic and stuff. I guess they just wanted that to happen.
We played poker last night.
Yeah.
Oh, let's don't think about it, fish man.
Like in Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
They were just standing there in front of the gate. Beautiful. What a beautiful. This is a beautiful game.
We needed to
This game is, I take it back, this is the best MMO ever made.
I haven't even gotten to the MMO part. I did find some guys talking about weed though, so hashtag weed boys. Shout out to you.
The Borg have strange ways,
Yes.
including selling weed.
Apparently. Bro, come smoke some weed tonight. Would you
He
like
will be
some
assimilated. We will assimilate you into the weed collective. I guess that's just at that point, like, the Borg are asking you to come on to
evil?
4chan.
Yeah, I mean, they're just misunderstood. Whoever you are. What's your name? Oh, Flores. Flores, that's her name. I totally remembered that. Oh, I gotta attack the shiny thing.
Okay.
Attack the shiny
That's solid.
thing. Yep, yeah. Oh.
I love the menus that are embedded in the game environment that are like, oh, hold on, this is how long this is gonna take. Whoa, all right, what is going on with that piece of metal?
Oh, don't ask questions. Oh wait, I should have said not now and gone and seen people. But whatever. Whatever.
I haven't seen physics this questionable since Yakuza.
Which Yakuza?
I saw a gif of some glitch in a Yakuza recently where somebody just started somersaulting up into the air.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's you know,
huge trading outpost.
It was great. I have no complaints with that that glitch. That sounds amazing. But
I have no idea if I can leave.
The what's the other thing? Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I could have said like, you know, Sonic Boom, but
Sonic Boom.
Is
All right.
anyone gonna want to know about that game? No.
Yakuza. Yakuza's great. All right, that's 2 hours exactly. I killed the Borg. John Palmer is offering me a part-time job. Fantastic. Mark Hamill voiced the Yakuza. Yeah, Yakuza game in the PS2. Yep, I could imagine. I can see that. Mark Hamill does a bunch of random things. So that was the first impressions of the Final Frontier. He was Majima? Oh my god, I have to tell Lel. She will freak the fuck out. I'm gonna, yeah, so that was massive multiplayer Mondays. I have no idea if we're gonna play this next week. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll play Swartor. Or maybe we'll do something else. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I mean, dude, this game clearly brings a lot of enjoyment to. It's the best MMO ever made. Why would you ever want to stop playing
MMO.
it?
Oh my god, I would say this has been sitting in my Steam library since it's came out, and it's just been there because I played it like for a grand total of 5 seconds, and then my mom has played more of it. She actually had a lifetime. She bought a lifetime subscription to it.
Oh my god.
So yeah. All right, I'm going to exit, log out, exit Star Trek Online. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Now you get to see my beautiful background of Ravnica land. All right, stream, David, Ren. That's it for now. I will be back on Monday. If you would like, our meme raid in Final Fantasy XIV is 7 p.m. Central tonight. That's my gal Lel's Twitch name. She'll be streaming a healer perspective. We're in A8S, so that is the second tier Savage. So, fun
I
times.
will be editing our article. But
no,
have fun.
no, it's just I just put it at the end of all these things. It's every Monday at 7, so I just say it and blurb it.
Oh, Whoopsie.
Yeah. Don't worry, David. I wasn't gonna guilt you into watching my raid. But yeah, that's my meme raid. That's the information if you want to come watch it. Thank you very much for coming, David and Ren. Hopefully people who are here for the first hour enjoyed my colored commentary. And yes, Hardcell, that was an MTG land art because Ravnica's pretty. But that's it. Have a good night. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Sorry for doing dishes in the middle of it.